Hello, hello. How's it going? Hello. How's it going today, X? How you feeling? Yellow Roman? You completely forgot today is Saturday and yet you're here. Within the first minute of me doing stream stuff. Oh, by the way, speaking of minutes, 3 minutes, ads. We're gonna take the hit early. See you guys there. Hi, Nikki. Bye, Nikki. La Ruder. My goodness, thank you for the 37 months. My goodness gracious. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Range! Hi, Range! How are you? It was really cool hanging out with you for the past couple days. It was nice to meet you. Range and I have been watching a streamer play Outer Wilds. It has been very fun. It's been particularly fun chatting with Range because we're like, oh man, do we tell him? Lamau? Do we do we tell him? How do we tell him? It's been really fun. Hey Rio. Hi Zama. Aren't these wonderful? Okay, so this artwork here is mostly from Artfight. I think it's all from Artfight. I chose a couple of the earlier pieces to show off, and then tomorrow hopefully I'll have time to show off some of the other ones. These are really nice. So like, thank you to every artist that participated in Artfight. Thank you for every artist that gave me some artwork. And I hope that if I didn't revenge you, that I will revenge you eventually. Probably just next year. So today, you and I are creating characters. Hey, bees! Yo, Range is in here! Sorry for the ads, sorry for the ads. How does Artfight work? So, Artfight is currently over, but Artfight is where you are assigned one of two teams, and you have to beat the other team. How do you beat the other team? By earning points. You earn points by drawing the other team's characters. That's pretty much it. The more art you draw, the more points you get. The more complicated art you draw, the more points you get. So you are encouraged to do extremely cool things and experiment and etc. It's very cool. Okay, so today we're doing something special. We're creating adoptables to sell, and 100% of the proceeds from selling them goes to charity. So here's my idea. Actually, I'll wait 10 seconds for the ads to stop, and then we can discuss it. Sorry for the ads, sorry for the ads. Alright, are we back? We back from ads? Ads are stinky, I'm sorry. I don't control them. I mean, I kind of do, but not really. Hello, sorry for the ads. Hopefully you're back. Nice, welcome back. Alright, so let's get to it. Today. Also, hello, this is my... We're doing things together, so this is my I don't know, PNG tuber for today. We're doing some stuff. Okay, so to those of you who've entered in, I'm going to make a character based off of what you have given me. So for example, S101X, also hi S101X, has entered in a floofy moth electrician. So we will be designing a character. Kai, I see my name twice. You should see it 3 times. You entered in thrice. Goober. Oh, what the? Why do I see my name multiple times even though I entered in multiple times? What the heck? Goofball. You can enter in a maximum of 3 times. This is for charity. I'm not gonna, you know, be like, oh man, I gotta limit who enters in. Oh man, blank space? Okay, if it lands on the blank space, that's me then. I don't know why there's a blank space. But yes, anyway, we are creating characters together. I will be asking chat for opinions on like what to do regarding like body type or anything like that. Clothing, shoe type, how many toes, I don't know. Or you could just like let me cook and we can create something together. But we're gonna start off with these first ideas. Also, ooh, a snail, that's cool. You can enter in whatever you want multiple times. If Radical Bees wants many Radical Bees, then you know what? I'm here for it. Alright, I'm just adding everyone in. So yeah, if your character that you entered in wins and you really want to buy them, you can get them for 20 bucks. This is just for your own character that you entered in. Otherwise, they will be put up for auction, and whatever they sell for, they'll sell for. So what that means is, let's say that, so Kinch just said a hamster who is a test driver. So if that one wins here, and we design them together, and Kinch really wants to buy them, meaning they want to own that design, they can use that character for anything they want. They can use it for advertising. They can use it as a personal character for themselves. They could include them in a story they're writing or a comic they're writing, or just have them as part of their collection. That's what it means to own a character. Basically, you are owning the visual and design of that character. No one else can own that. That is what you are paying for. Also, you know, the art. And also, you know, you're helping out charity. So that's awesome. So yeah, if you put in your own thing, like so for example, let me have a look at some recent ones here. eBeta2 says a skunk in one of those classic sailor outfits, like a Navy person. So if that wins and eBeta2 wants to buy them themselves, they can for 20 bucks. Otherwise, I will go and sell them, and whatever they sell for, they will sell for. So they could sell for 60 bucks or, you know, whatever. And that, of course, will all go to charity. Speaking of points, no one said points, but I'm speaking it anyway. Predictions are now up. So if you are short on points and you wish to be less short on points, this is how you do it. Come, gamble. Whichever color it lands on. If it is the one that you voted for, you will win points. A dampier maid? I don't know what that means, but alright. I think for my ease... Oh no! I'm scamming you guys! Hold on. Let me less scam. I forgot to turn on the thing. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I've scammed you. I knew I was forgetting something. I'm so sorry. Give me a second. No, don't report me. Don't report me to the Twitch police. Will my program ever open? Hello, program? Program, hello? Is it... Is it really never going to open? Oh, it was having some issues. I'm pretending like I'm getting hit by 100 points.
Just giving
Bits.
context, a Dhampir is a human/vampire hybrid.
Ooh. Wait, isn't that a normal vampire? I mean, because vampires start out as human. Well, I guess my program is busted. So I'm so sorry. Maybe you guys can't throw things at me today. I'm so sorry. Alright. Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna make sure you guys can't waste your points on stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna give you guys your points back for that. I'm so sorry. Program not working. Please forgive. You've all been refunded your points. Okay, so. Oh no! Wait!
No, this is one that's born
Is it
from
working
sexy
now?
times between vampire and human.
Gasp!
It's a Slavic thing.
It's a Slavic thing. Gasp! Nice! Tits! It's literally called tits. Twitch integrated throwing system. Let me scoot this to where it's actually hitting me. The immersion is busted. I know. Don't mind me. Okay. Wah! Sorry, wrong button. Okay. Now you guys should be able to honk and hydrate and blast my ass. Okay. Perfect. Beautiful. Hopefully thanks. Ooh, nice miss. Wait, what? Why was that multiple? You know what? That's fine. It's gonna be a little scuffed. That's fine. Thank you.
Sequences.
Oh, it's actually like it's actually like busted. Oh my. Okay. You know what? That's fine. We're getting double entries now. That's dope. Listen to that. 2 per. Alright. It's just fucked. I'm sorry. We're gonna spin the wheel. Let's make sure I get Zella and Roman. Okay. We are spinning the wheel in 3, 2, 1. Let's see what we're drawing. Oh my god. The double honk. Let me make sure I understood this correctly. It is Duskbringer. You are the winner, Duskbringer. Let me find your name. Duskbringer. And it is Pink. Good job, Pink. Oh dear. Okay. Duskbringer. Okay, just to make sure, do you guys hear the 2 honks that happen with every single honk? Or is... Okay, phew. I'm glad it's scuffed for you guys too. Okay, so the very first one we got for today is Duskbringer, and they have... Oh, it's so scuffed. Okay, so the very first one that we're going to do today is Boxer Peacock Mantis Shrimp. Oh my god, it's so scuffed. Oh, that's the worst. Oh, that's the worst. Oh, that's simply terrible. Okay, Peacock Mantis Shrimp. I'm trying to keep a straight face. Okay, a Peacock Mantis Shrimp It's so bad. Hi, what, y'all? Hi. Oh my god. Why is it twice? Okay, so this is a peacock mantis shrimp. It is a shrimp. They look a little spooky, but they're not. They're very cute. You know who's not spooky at all? Bear Rodeo Twitch Edition! Thank you for the follow. Don't know what's going now, but it's funny. Thank you, I'm glad. Thank you. They're honking at me, but instead of it just being one honk, it's two honks. It's a big scam, really. They're just scamming me. Okay, so there are a lot of really interesting looking characters, or I guess they're kind of I can't show any of them because some of them are nude. But let's have a look at the actual like mantis shrimp, I don't know, body, I guess. So we have this head bit, we have the big old tail. I think that'd be really fun to include. They have a lot of legs. I think I'm gonna keep it simple. Simpler characters are more, I don't know, more fun to draw from an artistic perspective. And I want to make sure that anything that I put out today is at least pretty fun to draw. I don't want to make, you know, artists being tortured characters. So they have their little, I don't know, boxing gloves here. Let's see, what else do they have? They have these like little flappies on the side. So there wasn't, let me double check. Yeah, there's no gender or gender expression attached to this. I think it'd be kind of cool if they were like someone with long hair. So like this could be maybe like pigtails along the side. That would be neat. What are we doing today? We are creating adoptables together to sell for charity. It's honestly really exciting. Okay, and let me grab, I don't know, a powerful boxing pose. Let me look up boxing pose. Ooh, okay. There's some good ones. Oh, this one's kicking. That's not right. Lil Max? Let me look up Lil Mac. His poses are okay. They're definitely more masculine. They cover up a little bit of his body, which I don't like. Here, let me show you what I mean. This is a pretty good pose, but I want to show off more of the character. So maybe something like, ooh, check this one out. Hello? Check this one out, huh? This one's pretty cool. I like this pose a lot. It shows off the whole character. Maybe I could open it up a little bit. Like here, but so imagine, right? So you have, maybe the tail go off to the side. Like over here, right? That's pretty dynamic. I think I like that a lot. So I'm gonna put this off to the side. Just so we have something to work from. And I'm gonna put that mantis shrimp underneath that. And Lil Mac can go elsewhere. I have sent a pose to your Discord. Ooh, alright, let's see. I don't think this one's... I don't think this is a good pose. So, it's an awesome pose. Let me rephrase. This is a very cool... Hold on, let me show it. This is a very cool pose. Unironically, very cool pose. Let me zoom in so you guys can see it. Actually really cool, but it doesn't show off the character. This is pure death. Not a great pose to show off a character design, but it is a really sick pose just in general. So it's not bad. but not good for this. Okay, so Mantis Shrimp is pure death. True. You could use that old-timey boxing pose. Old-timey, maybe. I don't know. I really like the Little Mac pose. I actually think that's quite good. So mostly I think I'm going to be doing Sonic characters today. So let's start off with just the basic pose, which is, so we have head and neck somewhere, and I'm looking at this Little Mac picture. Let me see if I can scoot it over so you guys can see. There. So I'm going to be using this pose because it's pretty cool. So we have like arm and big boxing gloves because it's a Sonic character, baby. They have big ass hands. Okay. So then we have like a curled back. So then we're going to apply the whole Sonic character thing. So we have like a little bean body. And then the hips go out here-ish. I might change this arm, maybe to be something along the side instead, like this. I actually think I like that more. Because again, it shows more of the body. When you're doing adopts and doing like character designs and stuff, you want to make sure that you actually show off enough of the character to where people don't like know how to draw them. Thank you. The double honks are ruining my ears. It's awesome. It's dope. Nice. Good shot. I actually kind of super like the outfit here with Little Mac. I actually kind of really like it. So maybe we could have a play off of the Little Mac outfit as well. Ooh, those are some long legs. Let's fix that. She says as she makes an equally long leg. Hello, Dat Otter. How's it going today, Dat Otter? You made it home? Where were you? What were you up to? Okay, then this other shoulder is back over here, goes back behind, and then we have another boxing glove. Local Ren Fair. Oh, right. Exciting. Now, with some of these, I might do additional art pieces for, like, I don't know, just off stream. Just so I could sell them for maybe a little bit more. More money goes to charity. That's good. That's a good thing. But we'll have to see. So, like, additional poses and stuff might actually be included. Which sounds cool to me. Okay. General pose. Alright, now let's go back to looking at our mantis shrimp. So, back who won? It you. We're mantis shrimping. Okay, so then this is also Sonic character. Also, Immortal Fire, I don't think I properly said hello to you. Hi. so then maybe we could try just normal eyes. We could do something where the eyes are detached from the rest of the body, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I like the idea of keeping it more Sonic-y style. I know that Sonic kind of has stuff like that. I think for now, for ease, we can do something like this. Okay, so then they have whiskers on either side of their face, and by whiskers I mean like the little, I don't know, tentacle bits that come off. And they would absolutely win every fight, so they are cocky. They are super cocky. Because, I mean, they're a mantis shrimp. They're a boxing mantis shrimp. Of course they're going to win. So maybe we could make the little, I don't know, side things, these little curly bits here. We could make that part of like the muzzle of it. Thank you for supporting Bear, by the way, Immortal Fire. I don't know who you are, but thank you for doing that. Would you like to know an interesting thing about what happened during my birthday? As long as it's appropriate to share, sure. Alright, so for hair, we could do it in like little plates. Like the way the mantis shrimp's like back has. Like where it's literally layered like that. That would be kind of cool. We could also have antenna on the front or like as, I don't know, like ears or something like that. That might be kind of neat. We could also make them super mega long. There's a Pokemon that has antennae that are super long. Maybe I'm thinking of like Cricketune or something like that. Yeah. So maybe we could channel something like that, where it like surrounds the character's, I don't know, overall shape. That might be kind of interesting. But we'll see. I still want to have, thank you. I still want to have the two like back pieces that are off, almost like back pigtails or something. And there's like little furs that are on the edges here. That's kind of cool.
Hello, I'm Gabe Newell.
Thank you. Okay, so I think the tall ones up here, these antennae, are kind of competing with the big back hair. That's a weird sentence, I'm sorry. So let's do maybe little tiny ones like this, just to give a little bit more shape to them. So like now we have a little bit of interest up here, and we have interest like in the back as well. And then we have our big shrimpy tail. Did you know mantis shrimp has the strongest punch compared to size of an animal in the animal world? Yes. They need a special aquarium in case they punch and break the glass. Yeah, it's I think they it's exactly what you just said. I was just gonna say, did you know it's to the surface of the sun? Like, it's actually so incredibly impactful, pun somewhat intended, that it creates for a split second heat that is as hot as the surface of the sun. Mantis shrimp are insanely cool. It feels like you're getting shot. And it'll punch right through your boots. It'll punch right through anything that you're wearing. Mantis shrimp are crazy. Hello, Corvus. Let's see. Bear Rodeo says, I decided months in advance that I wanted to dress like a mime for my birthday. Cool. I got as much as I could, spent a lot of makeup, managed to get a striped shirt, and I looked somewhat the part. While walking with a friend, we got a visit from the police. Oh my goodness. The whole time they didn't mention the fact that they were having someone dressed as a mime. I couldn't believe it. Just straight no mention that my face was pure white, black lipstick, nothing. Did you... Okay, so... I would have said nothing to the police. I would have mimed it out and then promptly probably gotten arrested. I don't know, I like mimes. I think mimes are super cool. There's a cucumber that shoots its seed like a machine gun. That's true. A couple plants do that, actually. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, it literally goes like... Bop, 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 bop. It's neat. Okay, my body proportions are a little off. This is what I get for looking at human reference. Disgusting human reference. But that's okay. Nothing we cannot adjust for. Alright, and then we have our big tail in the back. Humans. And let me go grab the other image of the mantis shrimp. What does their tail look like? This is a good one, a good image. So it curls downward and has like little, I don't know, like floof at the end, I guess. So that's kind of neat. I forgot to put genders for my raffles. That is a-okay. I will do what I feel is most cool. I'm gonna make her legs a little, I don't know, thicker, I guess. She's a boxer. Alright. Gonna put this up here, organize my windows. Okay. So, Lil Mac here is wearing some boots. I'm gonna make the boots a little higher because exaggeration is king. And we're also going to have maybe a theme of like X's, like crossing over. In addition to that, they offered to drive me to the university, and I couldn't help but imagine the security guard worried, looking at the police card thinking, oh god, what's happened? Has a student done something? And then a bloody mime steps out of the car. I think that's pretty goofy. I can already imagine this fella delivering a punch, and you get that scene from One Punch Man. You mean... Hold on. Did I not keep the... Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. You mean this scene? This isn't the Genos one, but you know what? That's fine. It counts. You mean that scene? Okay. So we have the boot over here. Now there's actually a lot of work that goes into creating an adoptable character. And I'm sure that many of you artists out there already know this. But like the very first thing that you should think of, outside exactly what you want to do, of course, is theming. Like, what themes can I attach to this character? What can I do to make this character feel like they are a whole character, right? How do you give them personality? How do you give them something to work from? So obviously we have the boxing motif, right? But how do we make it feel like this character is also a character on top of that boxing motif? So I'm thinking about the use of X's. So I see like the X's here for creating, I don't know, like this, right? Would be the laces on the boots. But I think maybe just one lace on the boot. And then we could have like a little pin in the hair. So X meaning like, so you cross your arms for the X, right? For a block. But X is also like, imagine when you have a character who's knocked out. Their eyes become the X's. So she's just advertising that she'll knock you the heck out with what she's wearing. I don't know, I think that's funny. And then let's see. We'd have the tail like this, and we have it curl. So the tail would be attached like this. Maybe we'd see a little tiny bit of it. Okay. And then we have like the plating and whatnot here. I'm gonna make them more maybe fin-like. The individual little bits. And maybe the tips of them are going to be a different color as well. Semi-lurk, the new whole lurking thing for Twitch is stupid. What do you mean? What new lurking thing for Twitch? Okay, then we look back at this. So we're gonna have some spotted spots, I think maybe for... Let's see, if you lurk too long without typing, it will not count your viewing. Oh, that only affects me. I don't know, you do what you want. If you're not around, then that's fine. But like, I don't care if my numbers are smaller. You do what you need to do. Ooh, music got super eerie quiet. Ew. You're playing Starbound? Nice. I'm happy to see people are still playing that game. I assume you've played Terraria, right? Or are you Starbound only? You have? Alright, between the two, which one did you personally like more? Okay, I'm gonna adjust this. I played Terraria, need to get it on Steam. Vintage Story, Starbound, Stardew Valley, oh, that's a lot of stars. And Minecraft, you like Starbound more? Do you like Starbound more than all of those? Is Starbound your favorite game amongst those? Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. So let's just do some normal outfit here. We're gonna do like a tank top. Okay. I think this is looking pretty good. And then in the inking phase, we can add a little bit more zest to this character. I don't know anything about Starbound. I think I played it in like beta or something at some point. It was not for me, but it looked like it was interesting. I'm gonna give her some dangerous looking eyelashes, I think. Something that looks kind of pointy. And like you don't want to mess with her. You have a boxer character idea that that you want to do someday. I'm not going to steal your idea. But what is it? I think boxers are pretty cool. I wish I knew more about boxers. Because my boxing knowledge is nothing. I know sometimes they punch and sometimes they kick, but I don't know if the kicking is part of like MMA or if that's also part of boxing. I don't know. Your boxer knowledge is brief. It's very funny. I'm thinking maybe just one big spike for the eyelash. That's a really good pun. That is an upsettingly good pun. Okay. So then we have the tendrils that... Oh! Thank you. The tendrils that come off. And they can be somewhat expressive. I'm not going to be super crazy with them. They're going to be basically like long whiskers. Aren't you guys impressed? My cat is keeping time. For once. I've found a solution to getting the cat to work and not get stuck. Feeling proud about it. Okay, so then her hair is designed like the little platelets on the back of the mantis shrimp. Like these things in the back. Which I think is cool. rejected hero turned into a monster boxer. His gloves are stone vases. Ooh. Whose torso is chained to a carriage, and on it sits his former hero party. Like, the whole party? That's badass. Now, is this going to be a character that is part of a fandom? Like, I don't know, for example, I'm drawing a Sonic-styled character. Is it going to be part of a fandom like that, or is it like an original work by you? Like your universe, etc. So that sounds pretty cool. So I know that mantis shrimps have many, many colors that they can see. Maybe we could do something with that. Also, maybe we could have like a little third hair thing here. So it's actually properly layered hair. That's kind of neat. Yeah, a multicolored iris would be neat. Maybe something that looks like a prism, because they see like, I don't know, crazy, crazy colors. Okay. Kai, Spirit? My goodness, my twin! It's been a long time since I've seen you. Maybe a whole year? How's it going, Kai? Indeed, there are two Kais in here. If this was October 31st, it would be a Kai Spirit Halloween. Spirit Halloweens are opening up. It's that time of year. Does Canada have Spirit Halloween? I'm sure they do. I've never paid attention, so I don't actually know. You're good, just been working? Same. I'm glad to hear you're doing alright. Kai, Spirit! Yo! Thank you so much for the 2 months. I really appreciate it. Welcome back, Kai Spirit. I'm glad to see my twin. Have you been working on anything fun? Or is it just like work? Where it's kind of icky work? Thanks. You're very welcome. You have a ring for a subby? What do you mean by that? Oh, I see. I appreciate that. Thank you, Valk. You've been working on a game? Okay, are you allowed to share any of it? because that sounds awesome. And by share any of it, I mean like share information about it. I don't expect you to bust out a fully fledged demo right here and now that I will of course then, without skipping a beat, download and play. But I'm just curious if you're allowed to talk about the game that you're working on. Totally okay if not. I just like games. Games are cool. Not yet, still brainstorming characters? Right on. I think that's probably the second most fun part, I assume, of making a game. Is like characters, character designs, the story. How are you going to drive the story into whatever mechanics you have in mind? That sounds cool. Twitch is being weird again. Elaborate, maybe I could help. I mean, sometimes Twitch is just weird and there's nothing I can do, but... you know, maybe there's something I can answer the question for. Okay, I'm gonna bump this hand down a little bit. I remember, I think it was Thursday, I was watching a Twitch stream and I like couldn't type properly. Like it auto-corrected, but then it would auto-correct its autocorrect. If you know what I mean, then you understand how absolutely ridiculous that is. And so I would type in the word I'm, and it would type in I am I am like, what is this? What is this? And it would only happen on Twitch. It wouldn't give me the option, like, to not have it autocorrect either. It just did it. Very annoying. Okay, that looks fine. Is it talking in Spanish? Spanish? Suscriptor durante 2 meses? I'm not Spanish, but that does sound a little Spanish, I suppose. I would have a look at what you have your... Well, are you on mobile? Does mobile have language settings? On PC? Okay, then you absolutely do have language settings then. I don't know how to do it, so you'd have to Google it, but it sounds like you have your language settings different for Twitch. Off the rip, I don't know how to do it, but I know it's a thing. Heck, you might even be visiting, like, I don't know, twitch.se or sp, I guess it would be. So make sure that you're on twitch.com or Twitch, whatever that you normally do. Posted pic on Discord. Oh my gosh, I hate that it does it twice. Let's see. twitch.tv/hotapplekai. This looks normal. Wait, what? This looks normal. Oh, I see in the top. Huh. That is very strange. The rest of the website is in English for you. I don't know. That's very strange. Well, hey, as long as it's not causing issues, then I guess it can stay. I assume it says 3-month subscriber. Did it say 3 or 2? 3? Yeah. I assume it's 3-month subscriber. If you start noticing that other websites are also in Spanish, you might need to have a look at your own computer. Because websites will pick up what you have set for your own language settings, as well as like your browser settings or operating system settings, whatever you prefer. And it will just take whatever you use. So have a look at that if you start noticing it as a trend. Oh, that's a funky X. I don't like that. No offense to you, X. I forgot this one up here. And I'm trying to make them look, I don't know, kind of punky? Kind of in your face-y? None taken? That's good. Okay. I'll add a little more squeeze here. So far, I like this character quite a bit. I think she's pretty cool. There are some times where I feel like, man, I'm gonna miss this character. What the hell? Do you know what I mean? And I'm kind of feeling that way with this one. She's really cool. Beekeeper Sun Bear. Sun bears are so underrated. I love sun bears. Do y'all know what a sun bear is? I mean, I imagine Corvus does. If you are interested, I don't know, send me a DM after they are all done. And then I'll hook you up with their little buy page or something. Thanks, I like this design too. Oops, that line is very messy. So, the reason that we're doing this is I don't know, these next few weeks, I suppose, are actually my stream anniversary. I have been doing this since, oh, is it 2020 or 2021? I've been doing this for a little while. Maybe it's my 5-year anniversary, maybe it's my 4-year, I don't really know. But I've been doing this for a while, and... oh, it's time for a break, nice. But I want to do something where I don't have like a donathon or something like that. I know a lot of streamers do, and that was recommended to me. I wanted to do something again with Trans Lifeline, and I think that they do really good work. And if we can do more of that, then I think that's a pretty big dub. Plus I get to design characters with you guys, and that seems really fun. So this is like part 1 of that. Part 2 will be me playing some Hollow Knight. It's been a very long time since I've touched that game, and you guys have been begging me to play a game, so I will play some Hollow Knight. And for right now, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. See you guys in 3 minutes, alright? 3 minutes. It's ad time. Go brush your teeth, go, I don't know, pet your cat. Go get some water. I'm gonna drink some tea. Hi, Silk Song this year. True or false? False. I would like to believe that it's next year, though. Where's my sub? I just noticed. Oh no, Corvus! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Corvus. Your sub. I'm so sorry you got hit with ads, Corvus dearest. Bees, why don't you go get a sub? You can do that right now. Corvus!
Pee pee poo poo.
Pee pee poo poo. Corvus, thank you so much for the 12 months. Wait, hold on. Corvus? Happy year, friendo. Thank you for the 12 months. Thank you for the year. What? My goodness. Thank you, thank you. That is super, super generous of you. I really appreciate it. You get me rolling and stirring. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Consume my prime. As long as it's not the drink, you got it. I heard that prime is not the best for your body. So, don't really want to drink prime. It does look yummy, though. The energy drink goblin in me does want to consume it. I wish that goblin was less strong. Prime tastes nasty. I've never tried it. I don't think I want to. But it looks so yummy. I think it looks yummy anyway. The drink is ass, but the sub is epic. Thank you. You're epic. Junie, my goodness. Junie, what's going on, friend? My gosh, that's a humongous raid. Junie, what were you up to? What were you up to? Hi, friends. Oh gosh, hi. My name is Kai. Hi, Sorix. What identical? Oh my gosh. Hi. More raids. Hi, Sorix. Hello, hello. My name is Hot Apple Kai. Please call me Kai for short. I draw stuff. So today we're doing a raffle, and whoever wins the raffle gets their ideas put into which character we're going to make right now. So for example, Duskbringer had one, and their message was Boxer Peacock Mantis Shrimp. So we are making a Boxer Peacock Mantis Shrimp. She is a boxer, and she's a mantis shrimp. So we're designing her based off of what mantis shrimp looks like. But yeah, normally I have free art raffles, so if you have a character, I will draw them for free using channel points. And yeah, just sit here looking pretty and you get channel points just for being your cute self. But yeah. Hi, Junie. What were you up to? You can chat now. Had to shut down my PC. Gotta get all those viruses in order, you know what I mean? Were you animating? Thunder and hail. Ooh. We had a little bit of rain today. That was cool. But that was pretty much it. It was super hot this week though, so that wasn't very fun. But yeah, Junie, what were you working on? You always work on something absolutely super cool. You're always cooking. What did you do? Same question, of course, goes to our very own Sorix. And of course, if either of you or your chat members or thank you need to go take a break, go take a break. I will be here for a long time. Oh, also, so we're doing adopts today. Your ideas will be turned into adopts, which will be then sold. All proceeds go to Trans Lifeline. So it's good. It's for good reason. Also, I'm sorry. There's double sounds playing. My program is busted. Blame everyone but myself. You got 6 animations of the first one and 1 of the second one. Would you like to show them off at all? I absolutely love your work, so I would love to see it. Thank you. Hello, Agar! They're in the PC that has been shut down, so sadly not at the moment. That is a-okay. Whenever you're free, I'd love to see them. So I'll send you an Discord DM. Hold on. What the heck? What is your name on Discord? Why am I not able to find you? What? You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Won't freak out about it. But yeah, thank you to Junie. Thank you so much for raiding me. Sorix, thank you for raiding me. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Roman. I like it too. Here's one of the steppies that Junie did. God, it's so cool. Aww. I really like that. It's so smooth. Junie, you're cracked. Matty! I'm doing alright. How are you? I think I'm going to change the pose of the tail. I don't think it's quite, I don't know, interesting enough. So maybe if I had it curl like up like this, and that way we could see a little bit more of the tail. Oh, that's a big tail. But maybe we could see a little bit more of the big tail in the back if I did that instead. So let's try that. Hehe, big tail. Yeah. Okay, and these mantis shrimp have very interesting tails. They always seem to curl down, which is cool. Okay. You doing fine? I'm glad to hear it. Thanks for being here. Shrimp designs are cool. Lobster designs are cool too. And both are delicious. Do you think this shrimp will fry rice? I think this shrimp will kick your butt. Mantis shrimps have like the strongest punch ever of any animal ever. They will punch a hole right in your boot. It'll feel like you're getting shot in the foot. Yeah, she'll punch you into next week. if you're lucky. Every documentary I've ever seen that has mantis shrimps in them always makes them out to being like kinda sassy. Junie says they're what I'm known for. No matter how many I make, people will always ask, can I have a steppy too? They're fantastic. I tried to do a shout out earlier and it said this. You have to wait -1 seconds before giving another shout out. Bro, you're too on top of it. You're too good of a moderator, so you need to calm down. Yeah, Junie, I'm definitely one of those people that sees your work and goes, can I have one too? My very first thought whenever I see your work is, oh man, I need like 10 of those. JL Jaws! Oh my goodness! I've been gooped! Thank you for... Oh, this sounds weird. Thank you for gooping me. Welcome, Goop Gang! Welcome, welcome. A mantis shrimp is not a shrimp? What? I've been lied to? They're their own group. I had no idea. That's pretty neat. Depends if you have a 4-legged OC. Dog, I got everything. I got literally so many things. If I don't have one, then I'll go make one. I want to support my artists, okay? Vampires don't usually walk like that. On Sundays we do. Hold on, I got something for this. Here, let me show you my 4-legged OC. Hold on. Give me a second. Alright. Behold, my 4-legged OC. See, I got 4 legs. Hold on. Let me see, check that out, huh? 4 legs, count them. 4. What a beautiful 4-legged OC. Thank you. I aim to please. I hope you enjoy my 4-legged OC. I'll be this for a little while. I love this form of me. Are you telling me that that I'm not a 4-legged OC? Technically still 2. The other 2 legs are occupied by the art degrees. That's me. Pocket Kai? What if I'm ginormous? I look like I'm small, but I'm actually huge. Like there's the Empire State Building behind me, and I could crush it. Rah. Opal, hi. How have you been? I have been busy. Really, really stinky busy. But otherwise good, honestly. How about you, Opal? Hopefully not stinky busy, but like good, less stinky busy. Okay, the tail would come up through here. We'd see a little tiny bit of it here, but I'm not gonna draw it too much. Rude, thank you. Let's measure with one Kim. Who is 3 foot 5 inches. You don't know that. You don't know how tall Kim is. Maybe Kim is huge. You don't know. Thank you. You have just started your sophomore year, so you are excited. Enjoy the sophomoring. That sounds weird. I don't know. I'm one of those nerds that really liked school, so I hope you also enjoy school. Alright, so I'm going to clear off some of these areas like here and here. So now we have room for the, I don't know, little back hair bits. And then this. Kim and I have been friends since like 2017. You'd think I know how tall Kim is. That's true. That's very true. You're probably very accurate. Kim is exceedingly tall. She may not be tall IRL, but she's tall in my heart. Oh god, the bat. The bat is beautiful. I don't think I've ever asked how tall Kim is. It would be wild if she were taller than me. I'm 5'10". Not that I'm like ginormous or anything, but that's somewhat tall. That's deserving of like a little bit of tall recognition. It would be so crazy if she were taller than me. Actually kind of like this blue. What if I could bump it up? Okay, let's start off with this blue. And then let's see, there's a little bit of like green. I'm pretty sure a good chunk of Chad is taller than you. Hey, I'm tall in my heart. I can't have you take that away from me. I can't. Okay, so there's blues and greens. I'm gonna make a palette first, I think. Say Kai. Kai. Do you want me to say Kai again? Why is Kai a bat? Well, so I'm a vampire, and vampires are bats. Kind of, right? Therefore, I'm just a little bat. It's okay, I'm 5'0", so you tower over me. Alright, so you and I, we team up. And we could achieve anything together. You, on my shoulders, I'll carry you around. And are you familiar with Marvel Rivals? It's like what Groot can do to the little shark guy. Ooh, nice miss. Apparently that was a miss. That's embarrassing. But yeah, okay, so hear me out. This will be me. I'm this among us, okay? And you will be on top, okay, as a slightly smaller among us. Okay, and together we can reach like tall shelves that have like cookie jars. Okay? The team up. Okay, so we got some cool greens also. So we got greens, blues, a shock of orange. I think the orange shock would be really cool to have somewhere in there. And then we have white, and then we have like a really interesting kind of purple pink. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. Oh, whoa, hold on. If we're gonna be insulting people, you can't be using the wrong words here. Hold on. Get that out of here. Goofballs. Be very careful about which words you use, the two of ya. Okay, so maybe a shock of blue like this. We could do something slightly more electric. Ooh, that looks nice. You're a bat? It's all good. I know you are Scottish, therefore you just got the worst words. Absolutely vile, vile language. You and the Australians? Absolutely unhinged. That's okay. Don't do it again. Get out, me swamp. Okay, so are these all of the... There's a nice rainbow here. maybe I could go a little more purple with this instead. Something like that. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I could get more electric with this blue. Okay. So now, these are the colors that I've kind of picked from this, the mantis shrimp here. So now I'm going to adjust them to where I feel like, I don't know, they're more interesting. So what I could do with that is I could do like hue saturation, right? And mess with it like this. Or, gosh, how could I do this? Power just went out. Ooh, I'm glad you're still with us. I'm sorry that happened. Okay, slight adjustment there. I kind of like it. And then, let's see, color balance. You guys can see that? Yeah, okay. Let's bring those mid-tones maybe toward blue. And then the shadow more toward red. I think I want to keep the green. I'm just blending stuff to see what it comes, or what it becomes. That's kind of cool. Okay. So then we have our main blue. Then we have a nice green, maybe kind of a dirty green. I don't know if I'll keep that. I like our red highlight. I'm gonna bring it maybe toward orange. And really, ooh. Oh yeah, that looks cool. And then a softer variant of it. So maybe something more like this. And then we have our electric blue with a white. That looks pretty interesting. That's a real baby food green. Of course, absolutely, only the finest. Okay, what I'm thinking is, so first and foremost, let me change this blue for this blue. And then I want these X's to be the red bits. So it's representing like the I'm gonna knock you out bits, which is also why her gloves are also that red. That's what I'm thinking. We could have the tips over here be red as well. I'm not sure on that, since that's how they are here, but I'm not super sure on that. I'll mark it regardless, because it's just flare at that point. And then we have our green. For her hair. And then we'll have like white, or maybe white pink. I'm not entirely sure about that yet. Then, let's see. So we have a gradient for the tail. I don't know if I want to keep the gradient. We could do it, but I'm not super sold on it. I'm just trying out some ideas. Are Mobians around 4 to 5 foot in average? I don't think so. I think they're like 3 feet. How tall is Sonic? Sonic is 3'3". He's about 100 centimeters. He's small. He's a small boy. I think that depends on the game, I guess. But generally speaking, Sonic characters are around 3 feet. Gosh, what if I do the whole blue tail like that? if we did a gradient? Let me think about this. What if instead of this green, we made it instead into a nice orange? So like her hair really stands out. You know who else stands out? Flary XD. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. There's orange. Now we can bump it into maybe a yellow. Is yellow cool? It makes the orange stand out less. I kind of like this. Unironically, I think this is pretty neat looking. It feels ocean-ish. So that way maybe we can transfer some of that green onto the tail. So this tail and this image, obviously it starts as green from the back, right? But it goes green and then like a blue, and then it ends up with this nice cyan. So green, then kind of a blue, and then the cyan. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Okay, so now we have this, that, and then a green. So that goes all through like that. Thank you. And then a couple of these have this dark blue on the outside of them. I also noticed that they have spots, so like these little leopard print spots on them. I think that's really cool. So I'm gonna see if I can implement that maybe on the arms, since it seems to be on the arms leading up to the boxing gloves. I could just do this for now, just a placeholder. Oops. Okay. So far, I actually don't mind this. This looks pretty good. I think we need a little bit of like white or something here to set this apart. What happens here with these? So it goes into like on these whiskers. It starts off blue, then it goes white. So instead of that, what if she were white? Like this. This feels kind of powerful, and I kind of dig it. Let's mess around with it for a little bit. Because then we can do like little splotches of perhaps this red and this green. I'm not super sold on it. Hey Kai, when one of my raffles gets picked, I would like to try to find a color palette for them. Hey, up to you. I like picking color palettes. I like working through colors. I like the spots. But if you don't want me messing around with colors, then you can absolutely pick one yourself. There's no rules against it. Oh, no, I don't ever need help. The only troubling part about any of it... Spots make it feel not quite right. Let's try instead splotches. So I'm going to highlight all of these areas. I'm going to go back and forth. Like this. But yeah, picking colors is not terrible or anything like that. I enjoy picking colors. The only thing is, I don't want to make it boring for you guys. So that means I kind of have to hurry a little bit. And good colors are never picked in a day. You know what I mean? So if you want me to use a particular color palette or something, you can actually just attach a picture or send me a photo or something like that if you would like me to use something. Like if you'd like me to, you could attach like a photo of a sunset or something. And I could use that. I'm doing one stripe. At the lead-in for each of the limbs. I think that's cool consistency. Okay, that looks neat. It's not quite there, but it's definitely an improvement, for sure. We can also do... that, I think, feels more interesting. I think that's way cooler looking. The eyes can be prismatic. I'll just leave that like that for now. Okay. Then the little tips here will have that red. Arthropod, a rockstar centipede. I am unfamiliar with what a rockstar centipede is. That sounds cool. Most people choose, for Sonic characters specifically, very well-known animals. I mean, obviously an echidna, right, is not a super well-known animal, but it is within the Sonic universe. There are a lot of echidna characters out there, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it is cool to see something that isn't an echidna. Okay. My next idea might be a bad one. But I'm gonna grab all of this blue, and I'm gonna see if maybe a gradient on it would look cool. Just for the giggles. So I'm going to bring it through, since it's coming from blue, I'm going to bring it into like a hot pink, maybe? Hot pink. That's kind of cool. I think it needs to be more drastic. Maybe even this pink. What if I did a whole body one? Like it goes Starts at pink up here and then moves down into blue. That's kind of neat. What do we think of this? Where it's like a rainbow from blue to purple to pink. A cuttlefish would be a cool design. What's crazy about that is I have done a cuttlefish before. They're really cool. Just seeing what it would look like if I turned it up. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. This is kind of neat. So this is just like more deep looking. More intense, maybe? I'm gonna try some stuff. Let me do... Alright, hold on. I'm still selecting everything. I'm just looking at what colors I can oh! That's cool as shit! I don't know if you guys agree. That's mega cool! I think I would need to adjust some colors. That's kinda cool looking. Thank you. What do y'all think of this? Just bright and in your face. Pops of this rad pink. Yeah, this is neat. Are you biased because it's green? There was already green in there. I think I would need to adjust the tail, but this is pretty neat. Why does it not? Okay, that's fine. So I would need to adjust the tail, I think. This green is not making friends quite yet. So maybe we could turn that... Ooh, that's cool. Alright, let me move it so you guys can also see it. Maybe we could turn it blue. The pink is neat. The blue is neat. Yeah, I think blue also would be neat. The yellow look nice. They bring it back into the yellow. That does read as quite rainbowy. That's kind of cool. Like a yellow-green. You like the hue of 65? Is it 65? Like this 65 right here? So what I want to try next, just to see, is the reversal of this. So it's light down there and dark here. What do you think of that, Duskbringer? Is that selecting everything? like it? Okay, right on. Okay, so we have some subtle shifts in the green here. And then what we'll do is we'll take this for body. Let me go up and reverse the tail, right, into this here. Let's also give her some different colored shorts. Because right now I'm not super sold on them. The green is cool, but it's kind of weird that she's wearing her own colors. Yellow's kind of neat. What do you guys think of yellow? And just because I'm curious... Nah. Dark top looks neat. I like the yellow a lot. Okay, then let's see. Peacock, mantis, shrimp, eyes. So they're pink. Oh, hi Gauntleteer! How's it going? So mantis shrimps have very, very pink eyes. But let's see what happens if we change their color. Doing good? Just playing games? Nice. Sounds good. What you playing? Oh, this is neat. I kind of like this. Kind of also like this. What if we had the pink originally, this color, and we just made it like a lighter and a darker, like darker along the top is red, lighter along the bottom is like a blue. What do we think about that? She's very pretty, thank you. I think so too. Okay, now we've brought in the pink from her own body. And just because I'm a sucker for it, always cool every time I do it, a white pupil. I never get sick of the white pupil. I think it is so rad. Okay. What do we think? Her eyes are very trans flag. Not intended, of course. No, just so happens that the trans flag looks good. What the heck? Who knew? Okay, I think her eyes look badass. Actually, really neat. She is a blast of colors, which I dig. I think she's really cool. A little tiny bit messy around like these parts here. I'm not gonna go in and nitpick on it, I think. I think that it's fine that it's a little messy. I think this looks neat. Let's finish her up. Give her a little outline. Let me make sure there aren't weird little spots. Looking good. Yeah, I think this turned out really nice. Alright, what I'll do is I think I'll put like a little color guide on these. Like maybe something up here. So you can just color pick it if you are one of the artists that happens to work on this. But for now, I'm gonna give some sparkles to the whole thing. Sparkles everywhere. Also, apparently this is the bitrate destroyer. I'm so sorry. What is a mantis shrimp without a damselfish pal? If you know the reference, you know. I don't. What is the reference? Oh, that's too much of an ass blasting. Maybe something more. Oh, oops. Maybe darker, something like this. Referencing a YouTuber who has an aquarium with a mantis shrimp kaiju and a domino damsel dom. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. That's a good idea. I would love to see characters that have that dynamic duo-ism. That's awesome. Alright, gonna slap my signature onto here. Alright, so Duskbringer, you have first dibs on this character. If you are interested in giving them a home, they are yours. Send me a message. And let me save this so that I can actually do these things. Let's see. Where do I put it? We are in August. This is for Duskbringer 13. Perfect. Let's do another one. Beep. Ouch, oof, ow, my ghost. Yes. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we have Horseweave and Piglin Arts. And Corvus Erectus times 3. 2, 3. Blank space is still there. If it hits the blank space, then I get to make something. I have no idea what I would make, but that's what we're doing. Please go back to the other VTuber model. You're scaring the children. All right, all right. I'll do it. I'll do it. I get war flashbacks when I hear my full illegal name. Look. Corvus erectus. Yeah, I feel that way too. I feel like my mom's gonna yell at me if someone like calls me like hot apple Kai. I feel like I've done something wrong. Let me see. We can draw here. See, I'm drawn. Mr. Erectus. I don't know about that one. Alright, predictions are now up. So if you want points, come. Get some points. Gamble a little bit. Gamble just a smidge. Which color will win? Kai, some names in the wheel don't have numbers, like Azure's, for example. Yeah, that's my own bad. I can see how late they were put in, so I'll just pick whichever one that one refers to. Aurora! Hi. Actually, heck, I can try to do this. Who has multiple stuff? Azurearcanearts does. 1, 2, 3. Radical Bees has a couple. 1, 2. Three. Red Rodeo Twitch Edition has 2. Hi, Apple. How are you going? Ah, that's not my name. Doing all right. The wheel has moved. Oh, crap. You didn't see nothing. Hi, Hot. How are you doing? Hi, Radical. Okay. That's not what I wrote. What do you mean, hi, hot? How do you going? Oh. Oh. The wheel's bleeding a little on the top, right? My eyes. You know what? It's gonna have to bleed. It's gonna have to. Does it really bother you? I can adjust it a little bit. Oh, hold on. Other direction. Squinting. Is that better? Oh, no, it's bleeding on the bottom. Oh, that's not good. Aha, how's that? How's that looking? Alright. Predictions are now up. We are shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle. Alright, we're doing it in 3, 2. Actually, let me make sure. Broken demo disc, hi. I didn't even get you. Professional streamer. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bleeding very slightly in the bottom right, close enough. It's Bear Rodeo Twitch Edition! Alright, Bear Rodeo, which one of you is it? It's your second one, so that's actually the music one. So, Bear Rodeo Twitch Edition, you told me to do that one tomorrow. Which I will do. So let me mark down your name. Bear Rodeo So Bear Rodeos is very special because they said they wanted to have music be the defining one. So since it's Bear Rodeo Twitch Edition's music one, yeah, send me musics. So we're gonna re-roll. Actually, you guys still, whoever voted orange, that's still going to be the outcome. Hold on. Orange, good job. We are going to re-roll. All right. Shuffling it up one more time. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And 3, 2, 1. Re-roll. It's Azurearcanearts. It is your second one. So let me see, Azurearcanearts for the second one. So let me go find that. That's me. I know that guy. I know that guy. All right, there's your third one. There's your second one. Let me make sure. So I have you marked down as a giraffe. Let me make sure that's correct. Yes. Okay, so this is it. Species giraffe. Job vehicle mechanic. Interesting. Okay. Did you have them in mind as being male or female presenting, or none of the above? Because my default's always gonna be girls, man. It's always gonna be girlies. Girls are the best. Girl, alright, you got it. You so got it. Let me look up what a giraffe looks like. I see. Oh, if I look up giraffe Sonic OC, Google gives me this. So that's awesome. This is awesome. Okay, so this is by Evy Original. EVY Original. This is incredible. I hope you like this. This is for you, Azurearcanearts. You're welcome. That's awesome. I actually really like that. I'm gonna go in and oh no! Kitty Cat Yo! Thanks, you hate it. You know who I don't hate? Kitty Cat Yo! My goodness, hello! Hello, hello! The raid has to see this now? Alright, I'll bring it back. So I'm going to be designing a giraffe Sonic OC. So I wanted to show you all, what it would... Sorry, this... The happy to realization is very funny. How was your stream, Katie Cat Yo? Hopefully good. Alright, let me look up what a vehicle mechanic outfit. What do they look like? How do they dress? I feel like this is a little on the nose, like almost cartoony portrayal of what a vehicle mechanic would dress like. I don't think that's quite it. I don't think that's quite it. Oh, why are there so many sexy pictures of vehicle mechanics? Wait, is this a thing? Oh dear. I'm really glad I don't show my Google results. Half of these are very sexy. Inappropriately sexy. Okay. Let's do maybe something like this. So we have the full outfit here, right? Just normal fucking outfit, but you got the jumper, right? That's pretty rad. I just typed in vehicle mechanic outfit, and some of these are can I show this one? No. Can I show this one? Cat? No. I don't think I should show real people in lingerie. I think that's not quite right. Some of them are not friendly for work. But you know what? That's okay. Hey, I know you guys just raided. We're gonna take a 3-minute break. Oh, wait, hold on. Look at these outfits. Hey, yo! This is a little... Oh, that was right on my noggin. That was a good combination of sounds, too. That was good. Yeah, these are a little Ghostbuster. But I kind of like the addition of the hood in this one. That one's pretty neat. I'm gonna save this, put that off to the side. Okay, so we're gonna take a 3-minute break. I will see y'all in 3 minutes. Raiders, if you got a raid and run, do it. Do what you need to do. I'm not gonna be upsetty in my spaghetti. Maybe I'll be a little upsetty, but that's okay. That's what the spaghetti is for. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Go brush your teeth. Go pet your dog. Go drink some water. I'm gonna drink some tea. Tea's gotten cold. So I'm gonna drink some tea. Oh, ginger tea is kind of spicy. What kind of tea? It's the ginger tea. Oh, it's kind of spicy. A little spicy. Okay, so when I think of a vehicle mechanic, especially a lady working as a vehicle mechanic, I think of someone who is like mega confident. Someone who, gosh, it's just kind of a badass. Can I go to sleep? What do you mean? Wait, what did I do? Oh, go to sleep? Hold on. Do I have a sleep PNG tuber? Oh, I don't even. God dang, I got this whole sleep thing set up. It's 3 p.m. Go to sleep. Is it 3? Oh, dog, I've been taking too long. Alright, no break for me. I took too long. Now my candy's gone. That's what happened. Do you guys know what that's from? Bonus points to someone in chat who knows what that phrase is from. I will be so impressed if you know. I took too long, or well, you took too long. Now your candy's gone. That's what happened. Okay, so I'm thinking. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That was wonderful. Thank you. Bee and Puppy Cat? Bee and Puppy Cat! I love Bee and Puppy Cat. Okay, so she's got a long ass neck. Because that's just the way... That's the way it happens, alright? And then I'm gonna have her hip like this. You like Pepsi? You're also a goose? Dale, you're a goose? What the heck? Did you guys know that Dale's a goose? Dale is a duck. Oh my gosh. Can you say that? Are you allowed to say that? Okay. A bit of a long torso. We'll shorten that. We'll make things a little smaller because we're talking about Sonic here. Okay, what in the world does a giraffe look like? So we got the giraffe mohawk, we got the giraffe tail. And they got quite a long nose too. But keep in mind it's also a Sonic character. And always will start out with a little bit of that muzzle regardless. Welcome back from the ads, by the way. I'm sorry for the ads. The 3 minutes protects us for the whole hour. So that nothing is gonna just stop you in the middle of your watching. Let's see, giraffe eyes, I don't know, they look kind of sad, maybe? I'll try to angle them a little bit. See how that works. You could sub, of course. Not everyone can sub. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, you gotta sub. You can if you'd like to. Alright. Don't give me a giraffe Sonic OC. Give me a normal ass giraffe. Okay. Giraffes are awfully cute. Corvus! Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much. That is wildly, wildly generous. Thank you too. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. No one gets ads. Thank you. I appreciate it, seriously. Is it gonna replay the sound over and over? Huh, I'm surprised. Alright. Oh, there, I should never have said anything. CD and Prairie Mom, I'm guessing Canadian Prairie Mom, welcome, welcome. Vanquish, Devi Cat, Vomer Rules, and Toxic Bunnels. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Corvus, you absolute doll. Thank you, thank you. That is very, very generous of you. I really appreciate it. Okay, the sound needs to stop now, please. Twitch having some issues today, I guess. But thank you so much. That is very, very generous. Ah! Weird. Okay, so we have a mouth that goes in front like this. And it kind of curls a little bit. We got two little nose bits. And then I'm gonna make the eyes maybe more central and upward rather than off to the side. Perfect. Hey, who's throwing pies at me? Corvus! Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you for the gift sub to Aurora! The person whose name I always say incorrectly. Aurora, I hope I am saying it correctly this time. Welcome. Thank you for, of course, as always, Corvus. Thank you for the gift sub. I really appreciate it. Gotta support the homies. Absolutely. Gotta support the homies. Homies make the world go round. Okay. I'm actually kind of digging the face shape. That feels very... You mispronouncing my nickname is the best part of stream? No! I get the EDO part. I'm the EDO. Aurora. Aurora. Oh, Auroras. Just gonna go back to drawing my giraffes. Boo. Okay. While you've been working, I've been working on some updated stuff for my streams. Very happy with how it all looks. Hey, that's exciting! If you ever want to show me what you're working on, send me a DM. I'd love to chat with you about your stream and stuff. The last one is close. Auroras? Alright, they have ears. Giraffes have ears. And they kind of flop down to the sides. Not all of them do. Some of them do. Sock puppet looking animal. Heck yeah. Giraffes are crazy. Also, this head is way too far back. That's better. Okay. So we got some horns here. They have like kind of pom-poms at the end of them. I don't think I've ever drawn a giraffe. Like literally ever. What the fuck are giraffes? Okay, so she's also a mechanic. She wouldn't have hair in her face. So either she like styles it or slicks it back or something. A deer with a big ego. She could have bangs. Bangs are kind of cute. The bangs don't need to make sense either. Okay, so she probably would also have her hair tied back in the back. That's kind of cute. Okay, we can revisit this part later. Let's work on the rest of her. So, we have this freakishly long neck. That's apparently normal for giraffes. And their hair is continued down the back. I really liked the hoodie in that one reference for clothing. So I'm gonna see if I can implement a hoodie into this, because I think that's really, I don't know, kind of badass. I'm gonna make her a little endowed. I think that is okay. I think if anything, it's kind of cool. Okay, would she wear gloves? Do people who work on cars wear gloves? Maybe? Let's have them wear gloves. Yeah, it does depend on what they're working on. I think for the overall, I don't know, mechanic feel, we're gonna have them wear some gloves and a little stripe in it as like a reference to the TF2 engineer, because I think that's fantastic. Okay, we're gonna have a belt in the middle. Okay. Anyone else getting slightly Inteleon? Inteleon, like the Pokemon? From this? Well, because he sits on top of the big stick? I don't know. Is it called like Mega Inteleon or something? I don't Pokemon. I'm so sorry. It is Mega Inteleon? No fucking way. I literally just threw a word out there. Who is this baddie? Oh, thank you. I kind of want her to be like an actual baddie though. Thank you. Why do you think so? This is a vehicle mechanic giraffe. I imagine she probably wouldn't wear too much makeup. I am gonna make her eyes stand out a little bit. Gigantamax is just mega but worse. Let's be real. I don't know. We've gone over this so many times. I don't know Jack Daniels about Pokemon. Okay. I'm gonna maybe make her a little thick. I might make her a little thick. There aren't enough Sonic characters out there that carry a little bit of shape to them, okay? I'm doing the world a goddamn favor. Okay, so let's talk proportion and overall, like, silhouette. Because I think that this is okay. I think she needs to be maybe more exaggerated in the tummy and, like, chest region. I don't think it's quite there yet. So maybe if I squish this down... I don't make all my characters thick. But I sure do love doing it. Okay. I think we need to do a little bit more work on the head overall. Like, it's fine, but it could be better. I don't think the hair is really quite selling it for me. The body feels very, I don't know, like mature and in control. The hair feels not quite there yet. Maybe something more along the lines of a more mature cut. Or Let me think about this. Just thinking. We could give her like side bangs. And then longer hair. That's kind of interesting. That already feels more mature to me. I don't know about the long hair in the back though. What if we made it something, for lack of better words, kind of bitchy? Like she's gonna maybe tear your heart out. A jerk bun in the back. Like she's putting her hair up because she doesn't want to deal with your bullshit. I kind of like that. What do you guys think? She looks like she's about to tell you that your perfectly capable gearbox is actually broken and needs X amount of money to pay for a new one. Fantastic! Okay. Next, let's incorporate some overalls into this. Because this is cool looking, it's not bad, but it doesn't quite read as engineer or mechanic. So I'm gonna do... maybe the pants go down like this. Maybe I might toss the hoodie idea. I'm gonna just keep it there for now. We could do something like where it's a hoodie underneath the overalls. That might be kind of cool. Oh, Hugh. Oh yeah, we're big up in here, of course. It's entirely Raiders, and I really appreciate it. And this is all for charity and stuff, so that's extra cool. If I ever get a good amount of viewers, I want it to be where I'm doing something that's bigger than just me. So I am very grateful. Which, by the way, what we're doing right now is we are making adopts or character designs to be sold. And it is for charity. It is all 100% of it is going to go to Trans Lifeline. So any money that we make from these at all is going to go to Trans Lifeline. So if you ever are interested in buying one of these characters, if you are not, of course, the person who originally asked for it or, you know, whatever, but if you're interested in buying one of these, I'm going to be putting them up for auction. So yeah, just send me a message if you're interested and want to buy your own character for the very first time and do good things for Trans Lifeline. Trans Lifeline is a charity. Of course, the thing says it perfectly there, but it provides resources to individuals in crisis, and, for example, has a 24-hour hotline, provides food and clothing, safe places to stay, and resources if they're not able to provide that to you specifically, where you can find those things. So Trans Lifeline is actually really, really cool. I think that they do an incredibly important service. They're available in North America, and they actually save lives, and they're a really, really good charity. Of course, you do not have to buy stuff from me in order to donate. You can just donate directly on their website. But yeah, if you also just want something out of it, I don't blame you. This stuff is cool. I like characters. I imagine most people here do. So why not help a charity and get a cool character? I'm gonna tighten up her cheek a little bit. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. So we have this here. We have a little line that goes down like this, a little line that goes down like this. Let's have rolled up pants. I think it's funny that the giraffe purchased clothing or pants that are too long and they need to roll them up. That's hilarious to me. For shoes, gosh, what do we give a giraffe? Flat shoes, flat-soled shoes. Maybe something even like Converse. We could have a little star here. That's kind of neat. Aurora says, I've restarted playing Uma Musume. There's a ship that lives rent-free in my head, despite me not being that big of a shipper. A ship, huh? What kind of ship? I don't know much about the horses. I hope it's a cruise ship. Haha. I don't know much about the horses in Umumusame, but let me show you my favorite one. Uma Musume. I think Special Week is the best. Let me give a good image. She's got such cute outfits. Aww. This is Special Week. She's great. Very cute. Adorable little son of a gun. Look at that outfit. Also, this is a sick character figurine, by the way. Look at that outfit. Ah, so cute. So cute. I love Special Week. There's also one with red hair and like a green outfit. I can't remember her name. It's the one in the middle here. She's cute too. But I just like green and red-haired ladies. No particular reason. Certainly isn't because I am green and a red-haired lady. I kind of like the star on the shoe. Maybe we could have a different symbol. Maybe like a delta sign for the ever-changing. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's see. Giraffe spots. Some people will just draw them as actual spots. So I think I'll just do that as well. Just like interlocking little things like this, and they get more delicate as they get up to the face. Do giraffe faces have them? No. I mean, kind of, but not really. So I'm gonna have them kind of cut out. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Then we have some spots on our tail. So yeah, what's your gold ship also has it apart? Yeah. I was going to make a gold ship joke, but I thought maybe that was your joke, and I didn't want to take it from you. What is your Uma Musume shipping? Alright, how do we hold something? We have our fingers curl around. I'm gonna be a little lazy with it, but that's okay. Thank you, Dark Kitty Crimson. I appreciate that. And what tool do we want her holding? We're gonna have her holding a tool. I was thinking like a wrench or something, maybe? What would be good? Car mechanic tool. We have... Ooh, it's a bunch of wrenches. Daiwa Scarlet, excuse me, and Vodka. I'm sure it has an official name, but I call it Scarlet Vodka. I can't say Scarlet today. That sounds cute. Nothing but ranch. It's true. I mean, so I googled car mechanic tools, and it's hundreds of images that are just this. It's wrenches all the way down. So I guess I'm doing a wrench, which is fine. I'm not, super upset about it or anything. I'm gonna make it a little socket on this side. Then we can have the wrench part over here. I'll draw it appropriately when I do lining. She said stupidly, knowing that she would indeed be complaining about how she didn't sketch it appropriately. That she wishes she had more guidance from her former self. Wait, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Okay, hold on. So let's start off with a cube. We're gonna break down the wrench overall shape. So this is the space that the wrench is going to take up. There's a cutout in the middle that looks a bit like a U. So it's straight on either side and then has a curve in the middle. And we just fill in the rest. We draw the rest of the owl. Good enough for me. Okay. It's a little thick, but I don't know, is that an issue? Okay, and then let's make sure she's actually holding the wrench rather than just kind of grabbing at it in her fingers. There. Alright, Giraffe Girl Mechanic. Let's ink her out. my gosh, she's so tall. So this week, we are doing this, which is creating characters using recommendations from chat, doing that for charity, and next week, you guys really wanted me to play a game. So I'm going to be playing, I was about to say Outer Wilds, I'm going to be playing Hollow Knight. So you guys can watch me die or kick butt, I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've even looked at Hollow Knight. I don't think I've beaten it. I have played it before, but I wouldn't say that I'm like a huge expert or anything like that. I'm big noob, especially when it comes to anything with controller. I am big noob. So I'm glad that I get to experience the game again. I've forgotten all of it. So I'm very excited to play Hollow Knight. And you guys can help me not get lost. You'll be fine. You've played Metroid before. That's true. I really like Metroid. I'm not great at Metroid. I'm not sure who is. Actually, I was kind of really good at at Super Metroid. I didn't struggle too much with that. That's a really good game, by the way. If you are even remotely interested in Metroidvanias and Metroid games and you aren't really sure where to start, I highly recommend Super Metroid. It is fantastic. You'll note that it's a bit old. It does not feel old. It's really good. Oh right, and I know that people say that Outer Wild, God damn it, I keep reading Outer Wilds. People say that Hollow Knight is a bit of a Dark Souls or a Souls-like. I don't remember that aspect of it. I might have purged that from my brain if that is true. So we'll see. Maybe I'm just goated. Maybe I'm really good at the game, but I doubt it. So I'm excited. I think the majority of my gameplay with Hollow Knight is a mod where you can play like a randomized stage, basically, with a partner. So you can wander through Hollow Knight, and it's not linear at all. So each room that you enter is randomized. It's really cool. Probably the majority of my hours are in that because it takes a lot of time. And it's also really hard. So let's see, how many hours do I have in Hollow Knight right now? Hollow Knight. Yeah, I have 60 hours in Hollow Knight. The majority of it is not in the game, it's in a mod. I have never played the game to completion. Yeah, what are your hours? What are your hours in Hollow Knight? SBO, you too. What are your hours in Hollow Knight? Zero? Really? Isn't the game like $8 or something? $2.50 for Civ 5? So you've only played one game? That is a Civ 5 joke? Oh man. So that means a lot of you might be seeing Hollow Knight for like the first time when I play it next week. That is exciting. I will do my best to make the game look as good as it is. I know the game is fantastic. Pastel! Hi! How's your day so far? You can't stick around for much longer, but I would like to purchase this giraffe when she's done. Ah, good to know. I'm glad, thank you. I hope you have a good rest or whatever it is you're up to. I assume rest because it is a wee bit late over there. Get good rest. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being cool with Charity, etc., etc. It do be getting late. It do. It's late for ya. I can't wait for Twitch yells at Kai while she plays Hollow Knight experience. So I have a little thing from back when I played a few games on here. It's like a little warning of like, please don't backseat Kai. But I don't know. I trust you guys. You guys won't backseat me that hard, right? What's there to backseat with Hollow Knight? Oh, hey, make him swing faster. Like, what charity? Here's the charity that I'm doing work for today. Well, today and tomorrow. Charity. The charity that we're doing is Trans Lifeline. They help to provide services and resources to trans individuals in crisis, such as food, clothing, housing, shelter, or just someone to talk to. They are awesome. They do a really, really good work. So if you buy one of these characters, that donation is going straight to Trans Lifeline, where it will do very, very good things. You've played 9 Souls? I am currently playing through that game. I need to get back to playing it. I would like to play it on stream. It's a little unsettling though, so I think that might be a stream for the future. It's a little gross. Yeah. It's cool and I like it, but it's also like body horror and a little it's unsettling. 9 Souls is so good. But it is unsettling. It is a little gross content. So that'll be for the future. I was going to suggest that we play that instead of Hollow Knight, but Hollow Knight is a lot friendlier. I don't think there's even anything unsettling, well, super unsettling in Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is pretty tame. In the game you're playing, I haven't gotten that far into the game by myself, but my little sister and I are playing it together. I assume Hollow Knight. The future bosses might be a little bit tricky. For Hollow Knight? Okay. If I'm struggling, you guys can give me some advice, for sure. I don't know what sort of advice you would give, but maybe there's like strategy involved, I'm not sure. I'm so excited to play a game for you guys. I love gaming. I do it in my free time when I can. I would like to play more games. I'd like to stream those games. But that's for the future. Like, I would love to play Wildgate for you guys. I would love to play Heroes of the Storm or even Hearthstone. As boring as Hearthstone is, I play a lot of Hearthstone and I really enjoy it. It's pretty chill. I would play that for you guys for sure. Have you played Path of the Lotus? That doesn't sound familiar to me. So probably not. What is Path of the Lotus? It's part of the Nine Souls story? Oh, interesting. I'm not familiar with it. So maybe it's a name that I do not know yet. For the first question, yes, it's Hollow Knight. Awesome. Second question, yes, you do have to do a little tinkering about it. Ooh, okay. I know that not every boss is someone you have to fight in Hollow Knight. Like, you can skip bosses, I think. I might be wrong, though, but I think you can skip bosses in Hollow Knight. So there are probably bosses that I've never seen. Which is A-okay. Path looks a lot like Nine Souls. Hold on, let me look it up. Path of the Lotus. Steam. Path of the Teal Lotus. Whoa, Path of the Teal Lotus. Okay. Let me have a look at that. Please don't play sound, please don't play sound, please no. Okay. Wait, whoa, this looks a lot like Nine Souls. Ooh. What? Is it by the same people? Which one came first? Well, people don't like it. Okay, some people don't like it. Interesting. Okay, so Bow Path of the Teal Lotus came out in July of 2024. And Nine Souls came out in May of 2024. Ooh. Ooh. Well, well, well. Looks like we have a copycat, Bow. Yeah, my Hollow Knight knowledge is, I used to be a bigger nerd about it. We had like I had like an OC, a Hollow Knight OC. We were going to make like a comic with him or something like that. I really like Hollow Knight. I've since forgotten all of my nerd knowledge of Hollow Knight. But it had something to do with like the mantises and their I don't know. Just the shit that they did. The mantises are very interesting in Hollow Knight. I just don't remember it anymore. But it was neat, and there's a lot of art somewhere floating around of my character. He was just a normal little bug. I think maybe he had a cane. Maybe. Or some sort of prosthesis. But that's all I remember. I think if I were to go back and make another Hollow Knight OC, I think I'd want them to be something more agile and interesting. Maybe something like Hornet. I think Hornet's really cool. Range! I'm back, had to do shopping, left stream on in the background. What'd you go shopping for? Because of its food? Did you bring anything to share? Oh, that's a good idea, Pastel. Oh no. You went grocery shopping and you didn't bring enough to share with the class? Range? What the heck? That's a shockingly straight line. I did not mean to do that straight. Hibachi is expensive. Ooh, that sounds good. You didn't share my only food. Now I'm going to starve. Hands down. Shows layers upon layers of belly fat. Okay, those of you who've eaten today, what did you eat? What did you put into your mouth, and was it good? Wait, don't answer that one. Only food, please. Only answer food, please. Air, you stinker. I do have many layers. Like good art. Chicken and pizza. Isn't that what Patrick answers? A chicken, a pizza. What'd you eat today, Patrick? A chicken, a pizza. You had eggs Benedict? Let's fucking go. That sounds amazing. Wait, hold on. I have questions. Doubly magic. Did you make the eggs Benedict? Did you make your own Benny? Or was it made for you? There's no wrong answer. I'm not going to judge you. I just want to know. Some roast beef, a chicken, a pizza. Chili cheese corn chips? Ooh. You did not? I went to a local diner? That is so good. Diner food is... I'm not even joking. I would prefer to go to a diner than like a fancy restaurant. You have made hollandaise sauce in the past though. I think that hollandaise sauce, a lot of people won't put in like the lemon in there because they don't, I don't know, they just don't want to for some reason. I think the lemon makes it. I mean, the lemon also has an important job in the hollandaise, of course. But flavor-wise, man, that's what makes it just zesty, you know? Diners are awesome. They really are. They are unfortunately, dying breed, I guess, for a lack of a better word. There are less and less diners every year in North America, and that is so sad to me. If I told you what I ate, it would raise more questions. Zachy? Zachy, what the fuck did you eat? Do I really not want to know? That is concerning. All of my town's local diners closed due to the pandemic. That sucks. My favorite diner also closed due to the pandemic, and I am very sad about it. They were really cool. It used to be in a building that looked like this. Hold on, let me see if I can draw it. Oh, that's a bad angle. But yeah, my favorite diner was in like a chalet style house, I guess, or something. And you'd walk in through the front door, and it was like glass windows here. It was just a shitload of windows in the front. And it was in the middle of just a fucking city, so I'm not in like an actual chalet or anything. But it was really cool. Clearly it was used for something in the past and they repurposed it as a diner. It was really neat. That was my favorite place. So Saki says, they ate a pizza sub made in a prison cafeteria. Alright, I'm gonna say something really weird. I've had prison food twice. Not because I was in prison. I was visiting. But every time I've had it, it was pretty good. I highly doubt that it was made in the same place, because obviously the cafeteria does not, you know, it's not the same place. But I imagine it's somewhat related, right? It was pretty good. It was more enjoyable than hospital food that I've had. I don't know, it's like a solid 7. It's not bad. Let's see. There used to be a dinner where me and my family used to order getting subs and sandwich, but then they shut down. Oh no! And the place was torn down. Oh no! And replaced with a condo. Oh no! Where I live, everything is a condo. Oh jeez! On the bright side, I guess that means you live in a nice place. I assume. That sucks. I'm sorry. One of my towns, I don't know, just areas where there used to be a bunch of like trees and stuff, was all torn down recently, and they just put up a sign that there's gonna be a new condo there, and I'm just like, oh man. It was a really nice forest. It's particularly crappy because I live in Vancouver and we have a housing crisis currently, meaning so usually when you hear housing crisis, you think, okay, so there aren't enough houses for the amount of people that are there, which is somewhat true, except we have a bunch of people who can pay for housing, and they're more than happy to do so if it's like $1,000 or something like that a month. But our rent here is like $3,000 a month. I'm not even joking. It's that expensive. It's really it's really crazy. So we have a bunch of housing where people it's just empty. So many houses here and places to live are just empty because no one can pay for it. Never moved to Canada. Canada's lovely. Vancouver is expensive. So if you're moving to Vancouver, have a place to stay. Like, know where you need to go. Rent is really, really expensive here. Like, one of my friends, his mom owned his apartment. She's like a landlady. And she made him pay rent. His rent, the best deal that she could get him was like $2,500 a month. And it was not a good apartment. And that's what his own mom was charging him. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's wild. It's crazy. Oh dang, I should have done this first. Oops, whatever. Rent is very expensive here in Vancouver. Mom's gotta eat. True. Landlords are leeches. Also true. The, I guess, plus side is in Canada, or at least in British Columbia / Vancouver, landlords have, compared to the United States, compared to California in particular, landlords here, oh, break time, have a lot less rights than they do in the States. Meaning you can't just abuse your tenants. Your tenants have specialized rights to be able to stay safely and happily in your houses, which are great. I actually really like that. That being said, I still don't like landlords, and they are absolutely gross leeches. All of the landlords I've had in the past were pretty nice, but that was also in California. My living situation now is a lot better, but it sucks. You said Vancouver. I thought you meant Toronto or Ottawa. No, I can only speak for Vancouver. I don't know much about Toronto or Ottawa. But speaking of none of the above, it's time to take a break. I will see you guys in 3 minutes. Be safe, be well. Go get a drink. Go pet your cat. Go brush your teeth. If you have a chore that you think you can get done in 3 minutes, do it.
Yeah.
Get it done. Exactly. Yeah. See you in 3 minutes. You've never met your landlord, but he sounds very nice. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm grabbing my water. Is it still doing double sounds? Let me test. Oh, it's one. It's just one sound. Let me try the honk. Hey, we're back. I guess Twitch was just having issues before. Not sure. Very strange. Horseshoe says, I'm angry I'm gonna have to miss the stream tomorrow. I really thought about sending you my OC idea as an adopt. I mean, hey. Do it. Send it regardless. You don't have to be here. If you enter it in, you can leave and go do other things. I'm not gonna keep you here hostage the whole time. That'd be kind of mean if it was, you know, like that. So I'm not gonna keep you hostage. But if you want to be able to give input, make changes, etc., then you probably should be here. But then how else am I gonna show my support? Aw, Pyro, you're actually such a dang sweetheart. Thank you. And how else would I be able to honk at you if I'm not in stream? True. If you want to honk, you gotta play by the rules. That sounds maybe a little scuffy. Oh, I have a question for y'all. So, are you guys familiar with VTubers? Thank you. Like, I know some of you guys are here because of the art aspect, but I also know that some of you guys are here for the VTuber aspect as well. So, are you guys familiar with other VTubers? If so, Blonde Fishy 2. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. If you guys know of other VTubers, who? I am a big VTuber fan. I like my VTubers. I like my indie VTubers. The only non-indie VTuber I think that I really like is Mori Calliope. I think she's badass. I'm a big fan of Sama. Let's see, who else do I like? Nianners. Girl DM. Gura recently went indie. Oh, what's her name? Yeah, what's her name now? Is it like Saya? Saba. Yeah, Saba. There we go. Thank you. Girl DM? Yeah, Girl DM's awesome. Goodness. Who else? I like Scruffy. I think that's her name. Maybe that's not her name? I know Subaru, Danny. Danny's awesome. I know a few, like JL Draws. JL Draws is awesome. Oh, it's not Scruffy, it's Snuffy. Fuck. Obviously her name is Snuffy. Thank you. That's her. Iron Mouse is awesome. Iron Mouse is amazing. I think a lot of people don't like Iron Mouse because she's popular, but I don't think people really realize that she's popular for really good reasons. Iron Mouse is actually really cool. She is not very corporate at all. Probably because she's not corporate anymore. But she never really was corporate to begin with. I really understand it, how freaking crazy it is. I don't know. She's just awesome. That's pretty much it. She's just a really good person. Yeah. Let's see who else. Oh, there's one that I really like. She's not so much a VTuber as she is just, I don't know, I guess she's a VTuber. I don't know. Her name is Code Miko. I really like her, but I don't know if she counts as a VTuber. Code Miko's awesome. You like Kei-san, even though I don't know Japanese. Kei-san is a badass. Fillion, the stunt woman of VTubers. Fillion is also cool. Kei-san builds Gundams. You know, I had a feeling. Alright. Time for Giraffe. I loved Russia? Is it Russia? Russia? I can't remember how to say her name. Yeah, some crazy stuff happened with them. Russia, yeah. Some crazy stuff happened. I also liked her. Bijou is starting to build Gundams. I like Gundams. I would like to build mine. I would like to build mine on stream. Okay. Let's grab this giraffe. So I also understand that this is Sonic, right? Sonic is a blue hedgehog. Blue hedgehogs don't exist. So what we could do is do some different colors. Gundam building ASMR stream when? I would love to. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I need a table first, and then actually that's pretty much all I need is a table. Ooh, that's a nice color. All I need is a table. Then I could do it. The last VTuber I'm mentioning, I really like Nijipuka? Nuhu. I do not know them. They sound cool. Did anyone else get a ton of VTubers in their feed slowly after Sakura Miko said that? Oh no! I don't know who that is. I don't know anything about that. But no, I think that's just you. She doesn't get the pass. Nobody gets the pass. The lack of pass is universal. Ain't nobody gets the pass. I don't know. Kai, I have a color suggestion. What is your color suggestion? In the meantime, let's do maybe here. Oh, hold on. This is incorrect. I think there are plenty of Japanese VTubers that do understand the N-word. Does everyone of them understand? No. But I feel like a lot of people do know. Green with black spots. I feel like this has to be blue. So if we had green with black spots, let me engineer this up really quick. Hold on. So we have maybe like a yellow, with a gray, because the TF2 engineer is actually super goated. Okay. I think that is just such a fun color combination. I love the TF2 engineer. I think they're great. So we have, let's do white shoes. We can mess with that later. A belt. Let's make a gray belt here with that, with like that. White eyes, and then we have gray here for the wrench. Okay, so you wanted to recommend green with black spots. That's pretty interesting. Oh, let's do a color for the hoodie. We could do just this for now. That actually looks kind of cute. We might revisit it, but that looks pretty cute. What if we did... Maybe on this one. That's kind of cool looking. Okay. Back to the colors. So you wanted to recommend green with black spots. Let's pick a nice green, an interesting green. Not just, we don't want this, right? Just gonna color in all the little bits. We don't want this. We want to avoid this. So let's maybe go into blue, desaturate it. Maybe something more like this. Oops. A nice seafoam. Now our gloves are reminding me of the reflective vests crossing guards and some police officers wear. Good. I think that's the original intent of, like, it's like a warning kind of thing. Maybe more green. Okay, we can try that out. So then she would have, let's try a little bit darker green here. Getting TF2 engineer vibes from the gloves. Good, because they're his gloves. I'm glad you're getting those vibes from his gloves. Those are his. And what's the opposite of green? Is it red? Is red opposite of green? I think it is. So we could have like a nice shock of pink hair. That might be kind of funny. Eh, it looks kind of gross. Purple is yellow. But let's try... Oh! Wait, that's kind of cute. I would maybe darken it. Eh, nah. Let's do yellow's kind of cute. Purple is a little weird. But we can mess with it. Like, that's kind of cute. This gives, like, punky... punk girl aesthetic. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure how I feel about the pink. Or sorry, the green. What about dark enough to look near black? That's kind of nice. Okay, I like that. Let's now mess around with this green. I'm not super happy with the green, personally. So what if we did a more yellow green? Like a sickly yellow green? Like this. I kind of like this. So now we have a little bit of that yellow coming in as a complement to this purple. Let's do her spots next. I'm going to just overlay my sketch on top to see where I wanted to put these spots, generally speaking. Okay, and looking at the giraffe, they have dark, I don't know, nibs, I guess, on their horns. Dark little nubbins on their horns. Okay, so we have, I only want to look at the green bits. Why green? Dog, Sonic the Hedgehog is blue. Do we really want all of our animals looking exactly like the animal? Or do we want to try new stuff? I think this is pretty interesting. I don't know if I will do black for the spots. She's got a lot of dark on her already. So I'm gonna just try this green for now, and then we can mess with the colors. Oh man, I think my neighbors are moving in. They are hitting everything on the wall. My goodness, their wall accuracy must be so good. I hope they're okay. Is it weird if I go over and I like ask them if they need help moving in? Or is that like overstepping? Seriously, go look up pictures of the Prevost squirrel. Oh, that's a beautiful squirrel. Check this out. Beep. Oh, well, he's a little too big. This is a real squirrel. He's so cool looking. Look at those colors. Dang. That's my OC species. They're super cute. That there's a tree badger. I've seen some tree badgers in my years. That there's a tree badger. Haven't you drawn me before? Yes. I think every one of the times where you show someone like your OC, I think you use my artwork. I could be wrong, but I think you do. How do adoptables work? Basically, you pay money and I give you all of their files and I say, hey, this character now belongs to you. That's the long and short of it. But you can use this character for your own roleplay, or if you are interested in like making a story, you can use the character for that. You can have them represent you. You can have art drawn of them, whatever. But you own this design, meaning this is yours. No one else can own this design. That's the I don't know, I guess easiest way of putting it. It's like an NFT except good. You own this character, all of their artwork, and you could do whatever you'd like with them. Some people will collect them, some people use them for roleplay or for storytelling, or I don't know, even like VTubers or something. Which is really cool to see. Some people that I've made characters for actually use them as like VTubers and stuff now. So that's really neat. Yeah. I personally collect characters. So I collect a lot of baking and apple themed characters. I think they're really cool. But it's also cool to have something that like you participated in making and that like you saw it being made and you know that this experience is now something that you own. That's pretty cool. Okay, I don't mind the green. I don't think I like this down here. I'm gonna break this up a little bit. So yeah, in short, an adopt is what you make of it. I like mine as souvenirs and as collectibles. It's neat actually having a collection of like, hey, here's my Apple themed characters. This one's made by my favorite artist. It feels really cool. I know that some people will collect like their favorite figurines. It's a bit like that. Except you actually own this figurine. I would love to see you, Tom the Baker, and Ragus do an art fight against each other. That would be fun. I don't know who Tom the Baker is, which is crazy because I love baking. Alright, so I have this on a separate layer, all of these spots on a separate layer. Let's just play with it and see what happens. So if we go deeper into... Ooh, that's quite nice. I like 64. The blue is cool as all heck. That's pretty neat. Okay. So I like 64, 88. The red's kind of interesting. Okay, and let's take it up a notch. Let's go lighter. What happens if we do white? I don't think I like that. That is interesting. What if we go dark? I'm not sure I like that. It seems to contrast a little bit with all of her already dark clothes. I'm just looking around. I don't mind this. What about a greenish gray? All right, let me make it a little bit more gray. Let's go into the greens. So I think this would be more of a greenish gray. I'll make it even more gray. That's kind of cool looking. What do you think of that? Yeah, I kind of like this. The hair is a bit contrasty. I agree. I think we can mess around with the hair a little bit. What happens if we make it gray and darker? Kind of interesting. What if we made it lighter and purplier? No. contrast is kind of gross. What about a whitish purple? Let's try it. So this would be a more whitish purple. I'm gonna mute it just a little bit more. That's okay. Curious about how red would look. So, oh, that's cool. Let's find red. So here's a more red. Let me go into orange. Maybe you could make it look like it's dyed. Here's an idea I have with this one. Let me make sure that that's... Okay, this is what it was before. So one of my ideas is I'm going to take this little bit in the back, like this. And hear me out. Maybe this is stupid. Maybe it's going to be really dumb. You know who's not stupid and dumb? To be fruity. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome. I like your name. I was thinking about maybe dyeing the back of her hair, or like the tips of her hair, pink or something. Let me put it on another layer so I can change the colors. Yeah, I thought this would be kind of neat. Oops, wrong one. Do you have a Discord for posting drawings? I do! Discord. There we go. You can post your own art there. You can see all the art we've posted there. I'd say every month or every couple months, we have something called Draw Along, where you can show off all of your own artwork. And I get to see all your pretty work. So yeah, welcome. Realistically dyed, like when your roots are naturally colored and your hair tips are still colored. I don't think we would see much of the roots of this character. I kind of like this. I think too much about things. It's definitely cool. I'm not sure it can fly with the gritty mechanic job. Wouldn't it get dirty really quickly? I mean, yeah, but you wash your hair. If you wash your hair with your dye, it does gray out. So what if we have the color fade? Like we have faded tips instead. Where do I put the drawings? So make sure that you check out the rules of the server. Not, you're not, I don't know, posting something naughty in the wrong spot. If it is a drawing that you'd like to show off, that you really, I don't know, that you want to show off, that's yours, go ahead and check out the art channel. I like the note of that she wouldn't be able to keep her hair super clean. She would wash it a lot. It's a chill drawing? Yeah. That would just go into the art channel. Alright, let's mess around with some of the other colors. I'm not super sold on this green here. So maybe she really likes the color purple. Maybe she's like, ooh, the blue is kind of cool. That's neat. And then we also have her muzzle color, which I think needs to be something that's, I don't know, a tertiary color here. We could do, ooh, bleh, not that. But we could also have this same color on, like, the tips of her ears. Okay, so let me actually make that its own layer. Maybe I actually don't mind this color. What can we do with it? We can lighten it up. We can make it yellow or pink. Oh man, that's a loud car. The light yellow is alright. It's done if you'd like to see. I will check after stream if that's okay. I like checking out the art channel after I'm all done. Yeah, I kind of like this orange. It's a nice orange. Let me see if I can maybe lighten it up just a little bit. Oh my goodness. Lena Bats! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Friendly echoes from the cove. My favorite bat. How are you doing? We are drawing character designs for a charity. Hello, hello. This is pretty good. I'm gonna mess with it just a little bit more. So for eye color, maybe let's try like a hot pink, like a nasty hot pink, like that. Okay. We could also try a yellow. The yellow is kind of cool from her gloves. Actually, that looks quite nice. What do you guys think of this? It's a little out there, but I kind of like it. Like a lot. So, Lena, what did you do today? Okay, next question. The little tip here of her tail, should that be that? Also, hello, Parlnock. Thank you so much for the awesome message. It's a Lena Bat raid. You like that? Okay. My next question is... Oops, hold on. Do we like this more? You did a commission sketch and an animation doodle? Heck yeah. Would you want to share? Obviously you don't have to. But if you'd like to share your artwork, I'd love to see. I'm doing alright. I feel like that wouldn't get as dirty. Yeah, but dye still fades, right? I'm thinking about if she's getting dirty as a mechanic, then she's probably taking a shower more often than, I don't know, than I do. So her dye is definitely coming out. So that, don't call me stinky. I am perfectly, today I am pomegranate. I smell like pomegranate today. Excuse me. My partner Kui was drawing along too. Awesome. I like their work. If you'd like to show off what you have drawn today, either you or Kui, I am probably saying their name wrong. I'm so sorry. Feel free to link it in the chat. I would love to see. Coconut is the best body and hair wash. I really like coconut. However, too much coconut smell, it gets a little bit too much for me. I don't know if that's the same for you guys as well. Too much coconut is smell-wise kind of exhausting. I don't know how else to describe it. It gets kind of exhausting. I don't have a link. Where can I send it? You could give me a Discord link, I guess. I guess Discord works. I think I have you on Discord. I think. But yeah, if not, you could upload it to like social media or something, or to Imgur and send me an Imgur link. Oh, it's up to you. I'm not in any hurries. Sent on Discord? Perfect.
Honey Badger don't care. Honey Badger don't give a shit. It just takes what it wants.
Parlnock! Thank you so much for the follow. Let's have a little look at what Lena has sent us. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is wonderful. May I please show this on stream? Are you okay with that? I love this. So Kui does traditional work. God, this is beautiful. I love how thick your paint is. I'm assuming this is paint. It looks like it's maybe gouache. Oh, it could be marker. Wait, is this marker? That's insane. I noticed a little bit here. You can see the layering. That's so good. This is marker? This looks like paint. It's so thick. Nicely done. I like your line work too. Wow. Traditional art is so impressive. You'll try to finish tomorrow? Okay, so what left do you have to do? Maybe going over some of the lines a little bit, but like, I don't know how necessary that is. Ooh, look how thick the lines are here. Like right here. Boop, boop, whop, right at the tip. Ah, it's beautiful. You do traditional art for now. I love traditional art. It is fantastic. They are the new Digimon from the series that's coming, right? There's new Digimon? What? That's crazy! I didn't know there was new Digimon. Probably pre-outlined and the page is dry. Yeah, so there are a bunch of different ways to do it traditionally. Some people will pre-outline and then go over again on top. Because this one's outlined, right? This one still has some oh, sorry, gone. What's up? Coloring the bat and the panda and redoing the lines. Yes! I called it. This is gonna look so good. I know that maybe we don't have super great context between the two of us, but once you're done, can you send it my way? I would love to see this when you're done. Can you share the trailer? Yeah, go for it. I won't be watching the trailer, but I will watch it after stream. I don't know gosh darn nothing about Digimon. I just know I like Digimon. They're really cool looking. Also, the opening song back in the 2000s was dope. I really like this. This one here really has my eye. Also just fantastic art, but like it's a great design. Look at that tongue. It's so cool. Love the composition as it goes around and actually frames each of the characters. This is awesome. Jesse! You brought friends! Aw, thank you so much. Welcome, Jesse! Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Jesse, what were you up to? Welcome, Raiders. I'm down to share it when you're finished. Please do so. I would love to see it. Oh, there's someone outside with their car doing crazy things. I'm so sorry if that comes through the mic. But yeah, that was awesome. Jesse says, we were ranking every Sonic voice actor. It was fun. Okay, hold on. Who's your S tier? I gotta know. Who's in your S tier, if you remember? So, S tier is anyone who says, oh no. Axiom the goat, the bestest goat that's never done anything wrong. Hi Axiom, how's it going? Alright, I think this character is done, by the way. So let's give her some eye bits here. There's a few S tiers, but for Sonic specifically, Roger Craig Smith and Jason. Oh, what's Jason's last name? Jason. I can't remember. I like Roger. Roger's great. Jason Griffith, thank you. Fuck it. Fake Sonic fan here. Absolute, just fake Sonic fan. Roger Craig Smith is actually just such a nice person. It's kind of incredible that he also plays Sonic. He's really cool. He's my favorite. That's a good S tier. A very good S tier. All right, hold on. Now I gotta ask, were there any F tiers? I really want to know who's in the F tier. There was? Ooh. I need to have his trans rights are human rights voice clip as a redeem or something. That would be great. From the current game, Rouge. I feel it was not the best direction. I don't think that the voice actor did a bad job. I think that the direction that she was given was not the best. Tomac asks, have you tried to give a cat a kiss and then they put their paw in your mouth because they didn't want the kiss? I've never had that happen, but there are videos of it and it's very cute. Although I don't think I want a cat's paw in my mouth. They dig around in some gross stuff. I don't want that. She's a transphobe? Oh! Oh, I read that as trans rights are human rights? Oh. Is there... Wait, am I misreading? Oh no, I'm so sorry if I misread. Transphobes are a no-no. I had no idea she was. That's stinky. Jesse's saying Rouge's current view. Okay. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Whew. All right. I understand. Roger Craig Smith is still a good bean. Whew. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I was low-key kind of super devastated with Hugh Laurie. Do you guys know who Hugh Laurie is? He is, he plays House MD. He is doing voice work for J.K. Rowling's new, I don't know, books, I guess. New Harry Potter something or other. Very disappointed by that. I thought he would be better than that. Very disappointed. That one hurt my feelings recently. I think it's not for Netflix. I think he's doing stuff for an audiobook. But I could be wrong. I think maybe I'd have to double check. Because there is some Netflix stuff coming up. But yeah, he's doing some voice work for her, and that made me feel bad. Hugh Laurie joining the Harry Potter Audible nonsense was depressing. Okay, yeah. Alright, good. I'm glad that I remembered it somewhat correctly. Yeah, he's doing some Audible stuff with J.K. Rowling and her ilk. It makes me feel really bad. I thought Hugh Laurie was pretty awesome. I think this is a big mistake by him. According to Twitch, J.K. Rowling is the only transphobe. She does do a lot of terrible, horrible things that are very transphobic. She is not the only one, obviously. There are others. But she does a really good job at making sure she is one of the loudest. She is stinky. Are you winning, son? I am always winning. But yeah, sorry to bring the conversation to transphobes. That they don't deserve any more platforming. Stinky. So I'm not going to talk about them anymore. Instead, I'll talk about the charity that we're doing work for today and tomorrow. So we are designing characters that will be sold, and all proceeds go to the charity. So the charity is, hold on, let me link it. Charity. This is Trans Lifeline. Please go have a look at them and see what they do. Trans Lifeline is a charity made by trans people for trans people. They provide services such as food and clothing and shelter and other resources that, you know, depending on what your needs are, you need to trans people in crisis. Even $20 is enough to actually make a difference in people's lives. Yeah, they are awesome. We supported them last month, and we are here back supporting them again. So I'm gonna have a bunch of adopts up, not just these, but of course these as well. But any adopts that we design and make on stream will be sold, and all of their proceeds will go to Trans Lifeline. They are awesome, like beyond awesome. If you are curious about what they do at all, check out that link. Everything is made public. Nothing is hidden from you. You can see exactly where your money and how your money is being used. They are awesome. You're thinking about doing a charity stream for them sometime. You should. They are just super fantastic, and it feels really, really good to know that your money is actually being used by a real charity doing really good things. That feels good. Yeah, I am too. And you know what? Now more than ever, every donation matters. Like, way, way so much. There is a lot of negativity going on in the world, and this is the kind of charity that we really need. It makes a really big difference. So, like, thank you for being here. Thank you for helping out, making donations. You don't have to buy a character from me in order to make a donation. You could do it without that. But, yeah. Thanks for being here. Ooh, that's kind of an icky blue. Bleh. Ooh, that's kind of neat. Stormy Fulf. I am not familiar with them, but I hope that they are able to get the help and assistance that they need. Debt is not fun at all. Am I on Blue Sky? You bet your butt I am. Hold on, let me see if I have Nightbot set up for it. Bisky? Yay! Nightbot! You've done it! There's my Bisky. I like Blue Sky a lot. Blue Sky is great. You do have to raid and run. Get your butt out of here. Go eat, go drink, go relax. Thanks for bringing your community here, and thanks for always having just such good vibes about you, Jesse. I will chat with you at another time. Okay, signature here. Punctuation. Go eat, bestie. Or go eat, bestie. Tee hee hee. Okay, that looks good. This looks good. Maybe I should make this the darker color signature so we can at least kind of see it. There. Free comms? I mean, yeah, I guess so. Everything I do on here, generally speaking, is free. You can enter in, well, not this weekend, but I do art raffles. So you can literally, that's true depending on the bestie. That's funny. That's very funny. That's a good comment. Okay, sorry. But yeah, so if you enter in during a normal raffle day, all you do is just use channel points, which you get for sitting around looking pretty. And I will draw literally whatever you'd like, as long as it's within Twitch's TOS. Twitch does not allow me to draw, butts. So, I meant to reply to Gauntlet here. Oh no! I've made a goof of myself. Oh no. Alright, let me save this. Hold on. Save. And this one is Hot Apple Kai. And this one is for Azure Arcane Arts. What if I sit around looking ugly? You get twice the points then. Did my Twitch really just censor ugly? But no way. It did not. That's what you get for not reading chat. I know. I'm sorry. I'm a big goofball who doesn't know how to read. 2 art degrees, no reading degrees. That's my favorite joke. Hey, Lurie Duke. Hello, my dear. Okay, hold on. So before I complete this one, I want to mess around with the colors just a little tiny bit. I just want to see what can happen, okay? So I'm going to take the hue saturation and I'm going to go just around to see what can happen here. Because sometimes you'll see colors that you really like. I kind of like this. This red here. That's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm looking at 121 up here. Well, I guess just over here for you guys. So 121, okay. That's kind of cute. Alright, I'm gonna go back to 121. And I'm gonna select the clothing that I enjoyed. So I'm gonna go to this layer here. I'm gonna select all the clothing that I liked. And bam. Okay. So check that out. Which do you guys like more? Blue or red? You like the blue more, says Parlnock. Okay, okay. 1 vote for blue. You like the red more, says Jaildraws. Sork says blue. Oh. Okay, okay. Do you have 2 colors? Ah, fuck, you're right. The blue, the red. Alright, you guys are voting blue. You know what? I'm here for you. Bars. Have a poll? How do I make a poll? I'll have a poll. Blue or red clothing? Blue, red. Start poll. Alright, you have 1 minute. Make it happen, go! Okay, okay. We could have it as an alt, okay? There's no issue with it being an alt. So here's the red, here's the red. It's a landslide. Oh, snap! Okay. We still got a minute. Anything can happen. So here's the red. Here's the blue. Circadian Izzy says, visiting my little sister this weekend, so I can't stick around, but I hope y'all are okay. Doing alright. I'm glad that you're there to watch your little sis and hang out. That sounds really sweet. ¿Por qué no los dos? How much points the raffles usually? 500. So it's, I think, enough for a follow and then just sitting around for, I think it's 2 hours, I think. Blue? Blue is the winner. That was close, though. I only speak English, unfortunately. ¿Por qué no los dos is why not both? In which case they are correct. Why not both? Okay. So here's what we got done today. Since I have 10 minutes left, here's what we got done today. So, this very first one, wow, nice shot. Okay, thanks. This very first one is a boxer mantis shrimp. I really like this one. Oh, nice, good shot. I really like this one. I've never seen a mantis shrimp OC before in my life. Thank you. So this one's pretty rad. These are both already purchased. So if you, for example, so this very first one was from Duskbringer. This second one here is Azurearcanearts. What a sound, thank you. So if the person who enters in with the idea wants it, they get first dibs. So yeah, so this is Mantis Shrimp Boxer. who, do I still have the marking for it? Let's see, there's that. There we go. Boxer Peacock Mantis Shrimp. So that's this one here from Duskbringer. And I really like how this came out. I like the colors, I like the attitude. She seems really sweet, but she also seems like she's gonna kick my butt. Yeah, I think the colors are pretty on point. This feels like a peacock mantis shrimp. I'm really quite happy with her. I can say make one? Yeah! I love me a woman who can kick my ass. Yeah, me too. So yeah, if you guys ever want, I'm gonna do this again tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna be a lot faster because I only did 2 today, like a chump. So yeah, if you guys want to be here tomorrow, I'm gonna do this exact thing tomorrow as well. And so all you do is tell me, like, so for example, this one was Boxer Peacock Mantis Shrimp, and this one was Species Giraffe, job vehicle mechanic. And then bam, you and I and chat tell me what you want. So for example, Valkenston suggested that she be green, and I can't remember who, but they suggested a really lovely color for the purple, and then we worked on making the dye of the purple fade out, because she's probably washing her hair a lot. And I chose the engineer's gloves because it's goated. Yeah, we worked on her outfit together, we worked on all this stuff together. Yeah, it was you, 3+. 3+3+3. Yeah, so together we made these really cool characters, and they have good homes, and they are going all to charity, and I'm really happy about it. Let's go raid someone. Let's go be goobers in someone else's chat, huh? Let's see. Yeah, she feels a little bit alien, but she also doesn't feel like not a giraffe. Do you know what I mean? She feels definitely like a giraffe still. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Sparkstar VT is live. I feel like I follow them. Why don't I see them on my list? Sparkstar VT. I don't follow them? Well, let's change that. Kai, do these redeems stay for next stream? You know what? Sure. Why not? Let's go raid Sparkstar. Raid Sparkstar. Perfect. It has follower or subscriber only chat. You know what? That's alright. Following is free. Let's go say hi. They're doing some cool stuff. They're playing My Hero One's Justice 2. Alright, let's do it. I know nothing about that game. So let's kick butt. Make their day a little nicer, a little better. All the love that you guys have shown me, please send that over to Sparkstar as well. I will see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you take care of yourself. Eat well, sleep well, drink water. Please drink water. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Get your butts out of here. Bye-bye. Thanks for spending today with me.